Prosper Fitness. Is he natty or not? Should you care? Do I care? Why shouldn't you care? Let's talk about it. In the recent weeks or last few days, Prosper Fitness has been under a lot of critique, right? Because more or less, people don't think it's natural. He competed in a natural show like 2 weeks ago. He won his class. He looked great. He did his blood work with Greg Doucette, all that fun stuff. But I'm going to use Prosper as an example and speak more about this natty or not topic more in general, right? Why do people obsess over who is natty or who is not natty? From what I've seen, there are two main reasons, right? The first one is people don't want to be conned, right? Because they don't want to be buying a coaching plan from you or some sort of fitness plan and you actually achieved your physique not the natural way, right? They believe you achieved your physique because of steroids for whatever reason. Okay. The second reason I see is people don't want to give false expectations about what is achievable naturally to poor young men or young boys, because if they think they can achieve a physique naturally and they sweat at the gym, they go for 10 years and they can't, they will be crushed because they have been lied to. Oh, this poor guy, you guys have been lied to. I'm going to play a video from August 2023 when I competed naturally.
All the guys that ask me, are you on PEDs? Are you taking any drugs? 100% natural. I'm just Nigerian. We have great genetics. It's literally that simple. Everyone has their own natural potential. Yours might not be mine will not be his. So there's no point trying to think, is this guy fake natty or not? Because even if he is, it doesn't mean that you can't look like him, and doesn't mean you can. So it's a bit of a non sequitur. It doesn't really matter what. If he's lying, he's taking drugs, so be it. That's his own life. If you want to believe him or not, it doesn't really matter. So just focus on yourself, try and get as big as you can, and then don't care about other people's stuff. It doesn't really matter if I am or not. It doesn't really matter because how I look doesn't influence you and doesn't impact your life. So why do you care if someone else is taking drugs and lying about it?
From that video, I think I've made my stance quite clear, right? I do not care about who is natty or not. It's so irrelevant to me. I don't care if they're lying. I don't care if they're telling the truth. All I care about is my own progress. And to reiterate, if someone is natural, it doesn't mean that you can look like them or ever achieve their physique. Some people can never look the way I look. When I competed 2023, I was around, I would say, 92 kilos, 8% body fat. That was 2023. In 2024, in June, I was around 94 kilos, again, 8% body fat. And I looked insane. And I got the same, you're not natty, blah, blah, blah. And I'm very natural. I know myself, right? I know I'm very natural. But people as well will also accuse me of not being natural, which is fair enough, right? So I think people use this whole, they want to save young men from false expectations as a crutch, right? Because honestly, you really don't care. And I've never looked at someone and thought, oh, is he natural or not? Is he lying? Like, I just care about my own progression. And I don't know, like, that's just my opinion on this topic, right? I don't have much to say about it. It's just that, why do you care so much? Like, it's fine to care, but you guys care a lot, right? You guys make this like a whole natty or not, like, I have to prove this guy's natural, I have to comment, there's no way. Like, why do you guys care so much? Care about your own progression. You looking up to someone and thinking they are natural and you find out they are not, does not impact how you look or your own progress, because your own progress is your own progress, right? If your idol is natural, does not mean you can look like him. So why do you care so much? It's such a weird topic. And maybe this take will probably piss a lot of people off, right? But it's a very weird topic. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Do I think Prosper Fitness is natural? Probably he's natural, right? Why do I think he's natural? Because he said he's natural. And number two, I think he's 5'11", he was weighing like 94, 95 kilos on stage. I am 6'2", I weighed 91 kilos on stage. And if I competed in 2024, I'd have weighed around the same 94 kilos on stage. So why don't I think he's natural if I am natural? Like, do I think people can look like him naturally? Of course they can. There are natural physiques that look exactly like Prosper. Again, people don't like hearing this, but you go back to Africa, there are people that look like Prosper and they don't even train or eat properly. I know it's a cope. I know people hate that example, but it's legit true, right? If I am natural and I weighed 92 kilos on stage in 2023, I have to leave room for the fact that someone else can weigh 94, 95, 97 and also be natural. Because if not, then I will have to assume that anyone that looks better than me is not natural. Now, if we said he's weighing 110 on stage, okay, maybe we'll have a discussion, but he's weighing 94 on stage. Listen, I think he's natural. Maybe this video will not age well, but there's not much to say. And I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Drop your opinion down below. Is my take annoying, stupid? Honestly, let me know. I'm willing to listen, and let's have a very good discussion about this in the comments. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.